My parents have taught me to not only take what they have done, but go a step further. And so my dad owned several eye practices when we were younger. So of course the natural step would be, oh, now I'm going to be an optometrist because my dad was in the eye care field. And that's what people think. She just followed her dad. But that is actually not the truth. I was a very stubborn child. I knew I wanted to be in the medical field. So at first I was like, I'm going to be a neurosurgeon. And then I was like, yeah, Courtney, you're not that smart. And then I'm like, okay, I'll be some type of surgery. And so I shadowed orthopedic surgeon and he asked me, do I want a family? And I said, yes. I'm like 16. He was like, do you want kids eventually? And I was like, absolutely. And he goes, choose another profession. And I was like, oh, he was like, try anesthesiology. I Googled jobs. It was like top 10 jobs with the highest satisfactory rate. I want to be happy. And so optometry came up in that list. It might've been 9 or 10 at the time. And so I was like, oh, let me look and see what it takes to get into optometry school. And I looked at the list and I was like, I've already taken all of these classes, which was amazing. So I called my dad that day and I was like, hey dad, he's like, what's going on? And I was like, I'm applying to optometry school. And he was like, finally, you were listening to me. He was like, this is going to be perfect. And so I started shadowing optometrists. And I was like, oh my gosh, I kind of love this because optometry is the field where people come to you blurry or with an issue and you kind of have an immediate answer or you fix their problems immediately. So the satisfaction rate is great. It's like, oh, you can't see? Pop these contacts in. Oh, your eyes are hurting? Oh, they're dry. Put these drops in. You have inflammatory response, here's some dry eye drops. We do have more complicated medical cases like glaucoma, but the medical aspect of optometry is what I love the most because what I'm learning, and that kind of ties into our interview today, is people usually don't feel heard in the medical field. And I pride myself on okay, if I'm diagnosing somebody with glaucoma or macular degeneration, this isn't like a quick appointment. We're sitting down and I'm telling you, it's fine because I'm going to be with you every step of the way. Your job is to just keep coming to your appointments. So that's the part that I'm passionate about. Every aspect of optometry, but just making people feel heard is what I've always been passionate about, which is very ironic as to the situation that I kind of currently experience with the medical field. And so I wanted to make sure not only did I have the flexibility to prioritize my life in that order, when I am at work, I wanted it to be something that I'm enthusiastic about.